From KTVN, this is 2 News Nevada, Morning Edition.
The Nevada legislative session comes to an end today. We've got some of the bills lawmakers are expected to discuss coming up.
Plus, President Donald Trump's budget package heads to the Senate this week, while some members of his own party are pushing for major changes to this legislation.
A beautiful sunrise so far this morning, but a warm week ahead. Not nearly as warm as this past weekend, though. Send it right back to you at the desk.
Good morning, and thank you for starting your Monday with us. I'm Kyle Lowder.
And I'm Faith Justice. So glad to be with you. If you got outside this weekend, maybe you've got the sunburn or the bug bites to prove it.
Well, I think it was a record-breaking weekend temperature-wise. Let's check in with meteorologist Barrett Vincent now. Barrett, good morning, my friend.
Good morning. We hit 99 on Saturday. The record was 98, so broke a record on Saturday. So hopefully you guys escaped the heat this past weekend. It's going to be another warm one, so pool weather expected.
It is, summer is fast approaching, so
yes.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
Can't believe it's already June.
Yeah, June 2nd.
Here we are, and the weather is telling us it's June this week with mid-80s taking over and a beautiful sunrise so far this morning. It's kind of a warm, welcoming start to the week with those nice temperatures outside and a beautiful sunrise. So nice conditions to get your week started. 61 degrees right now, walking out the door, approaching highs in the mid-80s on the way today as temperatures increase from here. Pretty consistent in the mid-80s this week before 90s going into the weekend. If you want to escape the heat, Lake Tahoe's not looking too bad. 73 out there today for Tahoe and nice calm winds to go with it this week. A little bit of shower activity down to southern Nevada this morning towards Las Vegas. This is slowly pushing out and fizzling out. We'll see this probably dry up within the next couple hours, and that will leave mostly sunny conditions here close to home. Most of the shower activity is going to be firing off to the eastern Sierra, and most of those showers will not survive lower elevations. So cloud coverage is going to be expected to the Sierra Crest. Hopefully some of those push into the lower elevations, so that'll block some of the sun out and cool things off. But a pretty calm week as far as things are concerned for temperature and winds and sky conditions. So get out and enjoy those nice conditions this week.
Good advice. Thanks, Barrett. Happening today, it's the last day of the legislative session in Carson City, and lawmakers have a busy day ahead of them. A number of bills are scheduled to be discussed over the course of the day, including Senate Majority Leader Nicole Canizaro's education bill. Senate Bill 460 would, in part, establish a statewide open enrollment system. It would also allow state intervention with schools that persistently underperform. This includes potentially replacing key staff members. This is just one of dozens of bills scheduled to be discussed today. As for where the budget bill stands, the Assembly passed Senate Bill 502 yesterday, which sets funding for capital improvement projects. And as we've reported, the governor signed the state education budget, which his office says also includes permanent pay raises for charter school teachers. As of this morning, Governor Joe Lombardo has signed 169 bills into law. We've got more information on those bills on the links page of our website at 2news.com.
And President Donald Trump's budget bill heads to the Senate this week, and it's already facing fierce pushback from some conservatives. Now, this bill narrowly passed the House last month. Concerned Republicans argue the costs in this bill outweigh recent cuts and will add too much to the deficit.
I vote for the $5 trillion debt. Who's left in Washington that cares about the debt? We will have lost. But the GOP will own the debt once they vote for this.
Well, Trump has been adamant the bill, which he's named Big and Beautiful, should move forward quickly.
In Crime Beat, a man is in jail this morning after a standoff with deputies. It happened in Sparks on Saturday. Investigators say Stefan Salez, a wanted felon, ran from officers and barricaded himself inside a home. Deputies later received a search warrant after Salez reportedly refused contact with negotiators. He's now facing charges including resisting a public officer with a deadly weapon.
And police are continuing to investigate a deadly crash involving a motorcycle and a car. This happened Saturday night near Military Road and Convair Way, and officers say the motorcycle rider was declared dead at the scene. Police do not believe impairment was a factor in this crash. So if you have any information, you are encouraged to call investigators at the number right there on your screen, 775-334-2677. Plus, no one was hurt and no one was displaced after a fire broke out at a downtown Reno home. This happened last night near Stewart and Virginia Street. And according to investigators, the fire began on the first floor and then spread to the attic. Firefighters are continuing to look into the cause of this fire.
And some friendly reminders here in Cone Zone. Drivers traveling on Interstate 80 near Lovelock might see some delays over the next few days. NDOT says from today through Thursday, crews will be doing routine bridge inspections on the highway near downtown Lovelock. As a result, single lane closures will be in place on the westbound side of the highway between 8 a.m. and 4 p.m. Then next Monday through Thursday, they'll be in effect on the eastbound part of that same road.
And Nevada State Police reminding everyone to just make sure you park in a legal spot while enjoying the outdoors. Troopers shared this photo right here of State Route 28 in Lake Tahoe. They warn that failing to legally park can result in your car getting towed, plus a possible citation, and that is not cheap.
Yeah.
All right, coming up next on 2 News Nevada this morning, new research